Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my breakdancing show. Cut, show's over.
Hello and welcome back. We're Louie and Rose and we're on a Central Asia tour. We've just made our way to Khiva and this is our journey so far. In this episode, we're going to be trying all the foods you can only find in the city. And we're also going to be testing out ChatGPT as our personal tour guide for this trip.
What is a 2 a.m. train?
2:30.
Lovely time for a train.
1:30 a.m. Our train comes at 2 o'clock and then leaves at 2:20. So just gotta wait half an hour and then we can set our beds up, go straight to sleep. There's our train.
And as much as we wanted to sleep, we still haven't received our sheets yet.
6 hours later, we have arrived in Khiva. It is cold. Train carriage conductor dude woke us up an hour early to collect the sheets. Bloody hell. Rude. But how do we get to our accommodation?
Yandex.
Yandex! Oh my god, it's so cold. What the hell? It was literally 30 degrees yesterday. 8 degrees.
We hopped into a Yandex and not before long we were inside the old city. And just look how tight these roads are. We checked our bags in and off we went to our first location.
We're just here at the West Gate, bought our tickets, 200,000 songs each. Back in the days where people used to use guidebooks to tell them about the place. Today we're doing a ChatGPT guide. So Louie is going to take us along for the journey.
And so we start off with the ChatGPT prompt. Give me a guided tour of Khiva.
Let's go in. Look out for the carvings on the wooden doors.
These intricate patterns reflect Central Asian craftsmanship with motifs such as floral designs and geometric patterns common in Islamic art.
What's on the list? What's next on the guidebook, mister?
Kota Minor Minaret. It's a turquoise-tiled, unfinished minaret, meant to be the tallest in the Islamic world. The construction stopped in 1855 after the ruler's death. Standing only 26 meters tall, its striking blue-green tiles make it one of Khiva's most recognizable landmarks. Let me show you. Right there. So that's a incomplete tower. This is number 2, the Muhammad Amin Khan Madrasa. A madrasa is normally a school, so this was an Islamic school, the biggest in Central Asia. Built in 1851, now functions as a hotel. There's a hotel in there. Let's go. Pay attention to the balance and symmetry of the madrasa's architecture, which is designed to reflect Islamic principles of order and harmony.
What is next on the list?
The next on the list is the Kunya Art Citadel. So a short walk from the Kota Minor, you arrive at the Kunya Art Citadel, the oldest part of Itchan Kala.
That's alright.
Built in the 12th century and expanded in the 17th century, it's a fortress complex served as the residence of the Khiva Khan rulers. Salam. Salam alaikum. Wherever you look, so grand, beautiful. If you're not too sure and ChatGPT hasn't told you, you take a photo of it, snappy snap like that. Give me more information. So you can send a photo in and it will give you more information. Ta-da!
And so we continued the rest of the tour, guided by ChatGPT, and saw all the beautiful and amazing sights Khiva had to offer. We were led down little alleyways, encountered countless minarets, and explored all the madrassas. We even stumbled into the middle of a rug workshop.
What does it feel like?
So soft. Silk carpets.
This is candy. And this lovely gentleman called me over for a taste test.
A small one. This is candy, let's give it a try. Kind of sweet. It's like fairy floss, candy floss. Good candy. Wow. The madrasas here are so beautifully decorated.
Ooh.
All these streets, all the alleyways, pretty nice.
These mounds that you see here serve multiple purposes, and ChatGPT thinks they're strategically positioned for defense and storage units.
The Khan of Khiva used to live here, which meant that all his wives, concubines also lived here, and he also held audiences and courtrooms in this space right here where we're standing. Take a look. Pretty cool.
It's the sleeping room.
What's in here? The sleeping quarters must be so blue. They really love blue.
I think blue is like the only color that is not naturally, like you can't naturally find blue stuff. I had to fact check myself with ChatGPT. So blue is a sign of wealth across many cultures due to its rarity and difficulty to make the blue pigment.
All the doors to feast our eyes on. These people must have been short back then, because look, I'm a giant compared to these guys. Look at me. Alright guys, that's the end of the tour.
And ChatGPT is a great tool to use. Definitely worth a try the next time you need a guide.
It was pretty nice. I feel very educated now. Know a lot more about the madrassas and the olden times. They've turned all these old institutions into museums, so you can actually learn a lot about it. A lot of doors, you need to know where you're going, because a lot of doors are just closed, so you can't actually don't know where you're going. It's interesting. Educational.
And with all the walking we've been doing today, our hunger was growing. What you're seeing here is shivit oshi, a unique local dish only found in Khiva. The noodles are infused with dill and topped with a hearty stew of beef, potatoes, and carrots, all shaken up into one delicious package.
I did not expect that. So these noodles, the green noodles, made of dill. I actually don't know what other seasonings put on there, but this is like a beef kind of sauce. Beef sauce with stewed sauce. So they put that on top and you mix it together and eat it. And there's also sour cream. Ooh. The sauce flavor is like a beefy flavor, like a stewed tomato-based kind of flavor. The dill itself inside the noodles isn't very strong. The noodles itself is quite bouncy. It's like eating a lagman, like the noodles that we've been having here in Central Asia. So, not bad. Let's try the cream. Like this, a bit of this. Perfect bite. Actually, quite like that. It gives a creamy flavor, and then you have the sour cream. Definitely worth a try.
And next up on our local dishes to try is the barak. It's a humble dish showcasing the simplicity of Uzbek's home cooking and represents the resourcefulness of creating flavorful meals with minimal ingredients.
It's just egg inside. It's egg in a dumpling. Yum. The pastry, the texture of it, perfect. Not too soft, not too chewy, a good balance there. And the inside, it's like, oh, it's egg. Can't go wrong with egg. It's not bad. I like it. Definitely worth giving it a try. I haven't had anything like this before, except for in Khiva.
And there's one more thing we need to try in Khiva.
We are on the hunt for the best plov in Khiva right now. Let's see where Google Maps takes us. How lost are we?
No idea. We walked the whole block.
We've walked the whole block, gone to many different turns. Still can't find this place. Wonder where it is.
Google Photos says in front of a river.
We finally found it in front of the river. This is the river. I'm hungry. Let's sit down. Let's sit down.
Sit. This is the most depressing serving of bread that we've had here. It's not even half. Whoa.
Right. So we searched all over Google. This is probably the only place we found that does a decent plov, from reviews anyway. We've had many plovs now in Uzbekistan. Let's check out the meat. Oh, it's steaming. This kind of looks like the Bukhara one. So the rice is very light and fluffy. Lots of carrots. I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna eat. The perfect bite first. Oh yeah. Take a look, take a look, take a look. The rice is a lot softer. It's almost like Asian rice, like jasmine Thai rice. It does taste similar to Bukhara's one. The rice is nicely salted. Not as much spices. It's a good flavor. You can taste all that, the lard that it's been cooked in. Yeah, the rice is very good texture. It's bouncy. It's just a good plov. It's a 4 out of 5 plov. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. One other thing is when you're in Khiva, they've got this special bread, which is it's a very thin bread. It doesn't have that floury flavor and texture from normal bread. Much fresher than all the ones we've eaten. So this one doesn't taste stale. A lot of them just flake off and crack off.
We tried this earlier, and it's a milk-infused bread. It's a slightly sweet and thin crusty texture that is stamped with decorative designs.
So try this as well if you're in Khiva. Well guys, so that's it from us. Thanks for joining us on our journey here in Khiva. We had loads of fun walking around the inner city and had lots of food as well. The local food was actually quite nice. I quite enjoyed that.
We're going to hop on a night train all the way from Khiva to Tashkent and then straight onto a night bus to Almaty.
Bye!
Bye! See you there!